before we start today's video, I wanted to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, MutPacks.com. You can click the link down below and open exciting packs, win tons of coins, and withdraw your account right away. You could use promo code SHOE for 15% off. Lastly, when you sign up down below, you can get a free 10,000 coin pack as well. All right, boys, as you guys know, we do a top 10 series on this channel. We do it for quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers. And today's we have the quarterback, the most important position on the football field. It is very loaded. We even have 2 honorable mentions for you guys here today. But if you guys enjoy the top 10s, make sure to hit that sub button. We are on the road to 25K subs. I appreciate you guys so much. And let's get right into the 25, or not the 25K. Let's get right into the honorable mentions and then the top 10. All right, boys, so our 2 honorable mentions are going to be T-Law. A 94 overall being an honorable mention is crazy. And then we do got our Justin Fields right here, 93. So the thing with Justin Fields, we'll talk about first why he didn't make the list. Yes, he's a solid card across the board, but they gave him terrible abilities. All he gets is set feet lead and then nothing else. Literally nothing else, unless you want to use fast break. If you run the ball a lot with your quarterback and you run an offense like that, it fits you, right? But I just don't think he's a top 10 quarterback because that's the only offense he can really fit into and play really well in. And then T-Law, I do like his abilities, but they are kind of expensive. I think the cheapest AP you could run on him is 6 AP for like the 2 meta ability combo, which is very expensive compared to a lot of the other quarterbacks. And his release just isn't very good in the game, but an all-around solid card. He'd probably be my 11 and Justin Fields probably my number 12. But anyways, let's get into number 10 here. So at number 10, we do have Steve Young, and Steve Young is another one of the guys where I really do like the card a lot, but another guy like T-Law where his abilities, or not his abilities, his animations are just meh, you know what I mean? He does get pass lead elite for 3 AP in his last slot, and then his 4th slot, he does get a choice. You can get 1 AP Gunslinger or 2 AP Fearless. I'd probably use the Fearless, which would be a total of 5 AP, and that still would be, not only would that be more expensive than a current meta combo in the game at 4 AP, but that would also be one with a worse release like Steve Young. And I know a lot of people out there hate the lefties. Me personally, I don't really notice the difference too much with the lefties, but Steve Young right here, an all-around good card, really does suck. Not the best release in the game, and also the abilities. I just feel like pass lead elite and set feet lead are almost the same thing, and you're paying 1 AP extra for it, which is just really annoying in the long run. So at number 9, I felt like Steve McNair could have been even higher on this list. As you guys know, Steve McNair, when you power him up, which you have to power him up to get the meta abilities anyways, he does get set feet lead and fearless for 4 AP total, so the cheapest yet so far on this list, and it's going to be better combo than some guys above him. Although you look at him, his stats are kind of some of the worst on the list. He does come with good throw power and good throw under pressure, but his accuracies at 88, 90, 90 are considered very low on this list. But it's Steve McNair, solid speed. I love this card a lot in the game. Like I said, abilities rule the game, and he gets a really good combo for 4 AP, which is the cheapest in the game besides obviously you know who. But Steve McNair definitely deserves to be on this list, and like I said, he could arguably even be higher on this list. And it's crazy, this guy's a 92 overall, and he's, you know, still very, very good in the game. So at number 8, we do have Robert Griffin III, RG3. You guys know, 93 speed on him, one of the fastest quarterback in the game. I'm actually 100% sure that I think 93 is tied for the fastest in the game. I think that is 100%. I keep forgetting if there's a 94 speed guy or not, but you guys know quarterback speed in this game is so hard to activate unless you're literally running like a quarterback run, a quarterback like keeper, anything, you know what I mean? It's really hard to get out the pocket this year. They basically nerfed that into the ground. So a lot of the speed on quarterbacks truly don't matter. It really comes down to release and abilities this year. And he does get Gunslinger and set feet lead for I think 4 AP or 5 AP, which isn't bad. I'm not a big fan, or it's an alright release, but as you guys know, he doesn't get Fearless. And I feel like Fearless, even when people aren't using under pressure, is a big deal to have in the game right now. You're still seeing it on every single field. And RG3 is one that I truly did struggle with a lot because of the under pressure interceptions where a guy would be wide open, but I got a little bit of pressure in my face, so I threw a pick. You guys know, I know it all happened to you guys before our next gen. It is not fun to do. And RG3 is surprisingly one that I personally had an awful time with, but I still know he's a good quarterback in this game. I just was a little bit unlucky. So at number 7, we do have Tom Brady, the GOAT. And as you guys know, when you put the combo on him with all the super meta abilities, Hot Row Master, I think it's Hot Row Master, Fearless, and also Set Feet Lead is a combo of 7 AP when you do power him up, and that is very solid in the game right now. He does come with 94 throw power too. His accuracies are really good across the board, and then he has a 95 throw under pressure. Tom Brady is one that I had a lot of success with the day I used him. I had a lot of fun with him as well, and also The only negative why he's not higher with this ability combo is obviously the traditional release is not a very good one in this game. We do have some very fast releases in the game up higher as well. That's why you're seeing him just a tiny bit lower. But Tom Brady, it's crazy to think that this card's at number 7. That's how stacked the quarterback list is. You got even saw a guy like McNair and RG3 right below. The quarterback list is loaded. You could use any of these guys in SSS. It's really hard to kind of picture them all not being very usable. You know what I mean? That's just one of the more stacked positions in the game right now. And at number 6, and obviously I was wrong earlier, Michael Vick does have 94 speed. I knew somebody out there had it. I couldn't remember who it was, but 94 speed on him, 95 throw power. His accuracies, he does have 92 short and 92 deep. He always gets a bad medium. I never understood that. I don't know. Maybe they have some statistic from real life they take, but he always gets a bad medium in game. His throw under pressure, one of the lowest in the game for a 94. It is at 90 right there. They did take away his paranoid, what is it called? The paranoid trait that everybody always hated on him. They did take that away, but with Michael Vick, you can only get the pass or the set feet lead and gunslinger. You can't get the fearless again on him, which I feel like the mobile quarterbacks, they never give the fearless to, and that's why it's kind of a negative to use them almost in this game. I feel like, yes, they are the most fun, but like I said before, they limit you. It's so hard to get out the pocket this year. They did change Vick's release again. They changed him from a really good release. I can't remember the first one, but then they changed it to Pat Mahomes, and then they changed it to generic 3, which is like the RG3 release. But it's still an all right release in the game. It's something insane. It's definitely worse than it was last year. Cox back a little bit more, but Vick is still a solid card in the game. Just wish his abilities were a little bit better, and also the release is All right, boys, so Kurt Warner right here. As you guys know, Kurt Warner is actually a really solid card in the game. I thought a lot of people really expected him to get Slinger 1, which I just felt like they were going to go back to his initial release. This card actually played very, very well for me, and I only use set feet lead on it because you have to power him up to get all the good abilities, and I did buy him very expensive, and I probably should have waited a little bit, but 95 throw power on him and 95 throw under pressure alone make this card very good. He does come with generic 3 release. It seems like they're throwing that release on literally everybody this year. Another guy with it, so another guy with a very release in the game. But Kurt Warner comes with good abilities. You can get 1 AP Gunslinger on him, 1 AP Haro Master when you power him up. I think the set feet lead is still 3 AP, but an all-around good card. Definitely you have to power him up to get any sort of value out of him. But if you want cheap Gunslinger on him, you want cheap Haro Master, Kurt Warner is going to be the guy for you right here. So at number 4, we do have Jimmy Garoppolo, and if you have played this game at all, you know Jimmy G is a very good card in the game. They gave Jimmy G Josh Allen's release, and I mean, all of you know. You all have played with Josh Allen this year. He's free. The release is good. It's a very, very good release. But the thing with Josh Allen, why he's not up here, is because he doesn't get good abilities or ability discounts. Jimmy Garoppolo does. Jimmy Garoppolo has 84 speed on him, 93 throw power. His accuracies are amazing, and he does get set feet lead and fearless. So he gets the good ability combo. He has a really solid release in the game, and he has solid stats. The only thing you could say is that he has 89 throw under pressure, but you're going to be using fearless anyways. So Jimmy G, I'm telling you guys, if you like the Josh Allen card at all, Jimmy G is basically just a better Josh Allen. That's all he is a better Josh Allen in the game until we get an upgraded Josh Allen card. He has cheaper abilities. He has a better ability. Yeah, like I said, fearless combo on him for cheaper. You're going to want Jimmy G in the game with better accuracy stats as well. This is definitely one of the better quarterbacks in the game and definitely one of the more underrated cards. You're starting to see him a little bit more out there, actually. So at number 3, we do have Jalen Hurts, another fast quarterback in the game, but he is my favorite mobile quarterback. I know you guys like to talk about, there's a lot of people out there that love their mobile quarterbacks, and obviously we got Jalen Hurts, Justin Fields, Michael Vick, and RG3 in the game. Jalen Hurts is my favorite by far. It's not even close. And that has to do with literally he gets fearless and the other guys just simply don't. He gets fearless for 2 AP, and then you can get the pass lead elite for 3 AP. So for a total of 5 AP, you'll get a faster quarterback with 93 speed. His accuracies across the board are very good at 93, 92, and 92 right there. His throw under pressure is really good on him as well. I know a lot of people did see that he had the paranoid trait, but they actually changed it. He now has the ideal trait under pressure, which is a much better fix on him. So Jalen Hurts, obviously the generic 3 release again. You're seeing it on so many cards. It's kind of, I hope we get more releases in the future of Madden. It really does suck that so many people have the same exact release in the game, but Jalen Hurts getting that same release by having really good speed, really good stats across the board, and coming with good abilities, he has to be in the top 3. So at number 2, I think we all knew the number 1 and number 2. This is a part of the list where everybody probably is like, all right, dude, we know what you're doing. We're just going to click off. But when you look at this guy, Aaron Rodgers, comes with the best release in the game. He gets the AP of 4 with the Cephii Elite and Fearless combo, which is very good. It's the same thing as Steve McNair in the game right now. Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers. You're getting the best release. You're getting good stats across the board. Throw power, throw into pressure. I mean, I don't know why he's not on most people's team unless you really are looking for a more mobile quarterback. I know a lot of people don't like the Slinger 1 deep release, but my personal opinion on that is I personally don't throw that many deep balls this year because of the pressure in the pocket anyways. But Aaron Rodgers is the one that I feel like he's just a must. He really is just so good in the game. At number 1, we have John Elway, and John Elway is basically just a better version of Aaron Rodgers. They have the same release. He just has better stats across the board, and he also does get a cheaper ability discount as well. That really, at the end of the day, is all we know about John Elway. He's probably going to be the #1 quarterback on this list for at least another month, maybe even 2. I don't know. It's going to be a while until we catch up to a guy that has the best release in the game and the cheapest discounted abilities in the game, where you can get, I think, 3 discounts on this guy. So John Elway forever going to be here. Definitely the best quarterback in the game, and I just really don't even think it's going to be close for a while. Sadly. Boys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below which quarterback you are using. And if you enjoy the top 10s, make sure to hit that sub button. We're on that road to 25,000 subs. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys.